All right. Oh, this is mainly an arms workout exercise video, and this is the last time I'm going to refer to you, Kurt, because there actually could be another person that watches this. It's possible, not likely, but it's possible. So this one's going to focus on your biceps and your triceps. Okay, working out those arms. Some of the weights that I'm using, I'm telling you, those 50s are going to be way too damn heavy to do a lot of this stuff. My 45s are too heavy. So you have 25s. I think that's going to be a great one to use. Now, when you start doing your triceps, you may want to get a little creative with the weight and where you get your weights. And you can use just about anything. I mean, you already said you used your dining room table to do inverted rows. So you clearly have a creative mind. I like that. So I'm going to show you a couple basic moves. These are simple. There are so many more. These are just your basic ones that get you going. And then we can start to grow and advance into some more challenging compound movements. Cool. So first one is your basic curl, which I'm sure you already know. So you get your dumbbells. Now, depending on how heavy, if it's, anytime my dumbbells I feel that they're a little bit light, I'll do both arms at the same time. And I'll just curl up and down. Now these are a bit heavy for me. So I prefer to go one at a time, bring it down slowly. But you see how I'm controlling it? It's important you control it on the way up and on the way down. All right? That's your basic curl. So then you can also do, and remember with the pull-ups, what are called the hammer pull-up, this would be your hammer curl. So instead of turning your hand out like this, you're going to keep it neutral, and you're just going to bring it up. And I like to try to tap my shoulder with it, so you can go both, or one at a time. Tap the shoulder, tap the shoulder. All right? You get that? That's an example. And then you can also take your dumbbells, and you have your close. This is like a close curl, but I like the wide curls. That, to me, I feel like I get a better workout, and it's because you kind of turn your hand out, and they call this is really supination. So you kind of turn your hand out, and that really flexes the bicep more. So you're working more on this head of the bicep. Gets a little bit bigger here, the peak. So that's why I think I prefer going wide with it. Again, man, these are a bit too heavy for me to go wide. But you're basically arms out, just a little bit more. You'll really feel a burn when you do that. So those are really three basic bicep movements. I mean, you could even add in what's more like an isolated curl where, and some people do that where you'll kind of bend down, you rest your arm here against your leg, and you just do a real slow curl. And I always try to turn my hand. You can do that, whatever. It's whatever you want to do. I don't do them very much. I just do your basic curl. I focus more on compound movements anyway, which I told you, that's really where you want to get to. So then I want to show you some stuff to work your tricep. All right, so after you've done them, you can take your 50-pound dumbbell, and you can just use one over your head and just bring it down. And I always try to keep my elbows from flaring out. So when you flare out, you'll work your triceps, but to me, I get a better workout by holding them closer to my ears. So I pretend I'm trying to squeeze my head, come straight up, and try to keep my biceps touching my ears. But I got some really big ears, so that might be much easier for me. Just like that. So this is kind of your overhead tricep extension. All right, so that's one way. Now, I also have done it where, like you've got 225s, you can hold them together and use both at the same time. And that's just another way of doing it. It's a little bit more of a challenge, I think. You can also do what's called the Tricep Kickback. I say way too damn much. So here, when you do these, now, there are people who are going to say that's too girly. This is one of the best ones. I don't care who you are, and women are tough anyway, so what's it matter? You kind of get in your lean. Now look at my elbow, and you can see that my arm is not way up here, and it's not down low. I'm trying to keep it parallel to my back, right? I'm losing myself in this sun here. So now what you can do is slowly control it, squeeze and lock it out. This is that one muscle that you want to lock out, because that's where you get the real contraction. And notice I'm controlling it on the way down. I'm only using a 10-pound weight right now, and I can feel the burn. I can use 20, maybe 25, but you don't need all that weight to get a great workout. That's just people just trying to show off. Bunch of jackasses. Okay, so that's another one right there. Another great one, after you've done that, is to actually, and I saw I don't know, I saw a female doing it in a video, and I was like, that works pretty well. So what you're gonna do is, maybe you can see it better from this side. I don't know. So you're gonna get them behind your butt. Here, try to keep your arms straight, and you're really just gonna press out like that and hold. And press, and you can hear it's hard for me to talk doing that. I just have 10 pounds, and man, I'm telling you, you're gonna feel it immediately. It's a great workout. But if that's not enough, then I'm gonna take you to what I think is the absolute best workout for your triceps, and that's gonna be the dip. So I've got 2 chairs here, all right? And I'm gonna adjust the screen slightly so you can see this. So, I would say chairs without arms probably work best. Then you can get your hands to you, but I'm gonna show you how you can progress, all right? You can start off by coming out a little bit. You don't want to be way out here because then it involves your shoulders too much. So have your back kind of close to it and just come down. Now, you don't need to come all the way down here. Again, you're going to hurt your shoulders. That's too much. So don't go all the way down. Just here and up. Just lock out. Lock out. Now, let's say that's too easy. Lift one leg. Lock out. All right. Lift 2 eggs. Oh, okay. I said eggs? Did I say eggs? I'm around a 40-year-old. She can speak a lot better than I can. This is where I start to put my feet on the chair. And again, you get in your dip. You start to feel that. And then one day that's going to become too easy. So I put a dumbbell in my lap and do it. And then if you ever get around playgrounds, you know, I don't know if you're allowed around playgrounds. I don't know. It might be illegal for you. But let's say you are. They've got tons of equipment there where you can just dip, use your whole weight. And that, to me, is one of the best workouts for your tricep. And you can also do diamond or real close grip push-up. Close grip, close hands. I say a lot of dumb shit, man. All right, so here's your diamond. Now with the diamond, you'll see you're going to be using your triceps but lock out. And then you can also just do a real close grip. And you'll start to feel all of that right here, okay? So get them pumped up, brother. Do what you do, man. Do what you do. All right, man. Love you, brother.